thanks so much for joining in today's practice. Today is a little bit of a playful, experimenty type of sequence. So let's just get on our mats together and see where it takes us. So let's start in a child's pose. Knees nice and wide, toes in to touch. 2 rounds of breath. Sink deep here. Bring yourself into this moment, releasing any expectations, any judgments. Beautiful. Slowly start to lift up and move through a few rounds of cat and cow. Drop the belly, tailbone lifts. And tailbone towards the back of your knees. Dome the heart, back of the heart. 3 rounds here. You can close down the eyes, see how that feels in the spine and in your body. Beautiful. We'll tuck the toes, send the hips up to the sky. Lift up on your heels. Bend the knees, look forward, and we'll take a few steps to the front of our mat. Take an inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, reach up to the sky. And hands to heart center, samastiti. Beautiful. Okay, inhale, stork pose. Left knee reaches up towards your torso. Flex those left toes, take a breath in. As we exhale, it's curtsy squat. Step back with your left foot. Knees are in line here. Now cactus the arms out, elbows in line with your shoulders. Heart up, sink your tailbone down. Inhale, back up to stork. Exhale, curtsy squat, left foot behind right. One more, inhale, stork. Exhale, curtsy squat. Take a breath in. As we exhale, fingertip lunge, step your left foot back. Left palm down, easy twist, right fingertips high to the sky. Deep breath in here. Turn all 10 toes towards the right side of your mat and then lower your left hip down, Cleopatra. Press down through the outer blades of both of your feet. Lift your hips up, extend your right fingertips up and overhead, grow long. Exhale, sink your hips down. One more like that. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, sink your hips down. Beautiful. From here, we're moving into Gomukhasana, so bend up the bottom knee and draw your top foot towards you. We're aiming to have our sit bones down towards the earth. If that's not feeling, if your sit bones aren't down towards the earth, you can unravel the legs a little bit more to give you a bit more space. Take a breath in to lift your heart up. And exhale, let's soften our heart over our knees here. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly lift. Keep the left heel in towards you. Extend your right heel to the back of the mat. Grab a hold of the left heel with your right hand. Press your right knee against your left. Press your right knee against your right leg and reach up and overhead for a side stretch. Maybe grabbing your toes, maybe not. Wherever you are is all good. Take a breath to go long. Can you rotate your heart towards the sky? And stay here as you exhale. Beautiful. We'll inhale, lift up, plant your left palm down, swivel your left shin so it's parallel with the front of your mat. Side plank. Maybe right toes float up. Take a breath to go long. Exhale, knee to elbow tap. Re-extend everything. Exhale, knee to elbow tap. Beautiful. Slide your right palm down your right shin and draw your right heel towards your glute. Stay here, or option to press right foot against right hand as you spiral and rotate your heart to the sky. Beautiful. Expand for a breath. And exhale, extend everything long. On the count of 5, we're going to move our right knee to the front of our mat, keeping that right leg straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground down through the right sole of your foot. Make any adjustments you need. Reach up, Anjaneyasana. Cactus the arms, open your heart, take a breath. Exhale, half Hanuman. Beautiful. Inhale, tuck the toes, back toes, and we'll meet together in a crescent lunge. Take a breath in here. And let's sink deep into our crescent lunge. You might have a bend in the back knee, just to give your hips a little bit more space. Take a breath in here. And as we exhale, we're opening up to goddess towards the left side of your mat. So heels in, toes out. Cactus your arms and sink your tailbone down. Beautiful. Now bring your hands into heart center. And just focus your gaze here. Pick a spot. Call yourself into your breath. One more deep breath in. Full breath out. Warrior 2 towards the front of your mat. And then side angle, right elbow, right knee, left arm up and overhead. Can you rotate your left glute underneath you? And maybe look up towards the sky. Beautiful. From here, maybe release your right fingertips down towards the earth. And then sweep your left palm down towards the front of the mat, down towards the earth to pick up the right. We move into a momentary goddess as we move into side angle to the back of the mat. Left elbow, left knee, right arm up and overhead. Keep the bend in the right knee as we flip, left knee as we flip and reverse our warrior. And then extend left leg long, Trikonasana. Left fingertips down, right fingertips high to the sky. Just notice where you are in this shape. Are you sinking and collapsing down, or can you stay active through the spine, through the arms, through your legs? Maybe look down to your right toes. Bring your left toes. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Bend through the left knee. Half moon. Extend your right heel to the back, to the front of your mat. And right fingertips high. Take a breath in here. And exhale, forward fold to the back of your mat. Take a breath in. Plant the hands down, step back, high plank. Shift forward, low plank. Roll your heart forward, take a breath. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Lift up high to your tippy toes. Bend the knees, walk, step, or float to the front of your mat. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees and reach all the way up to the sky. It's stork pose this time, right knee to torso. Exhale, curtsy squat. Bring the hands to cactus to lift the heart, lift the torso straight and sink your hips down. Beautiful. Press down through the left sole of the foot. Stork pose, right knee lifts. Exhale, curtsy squat. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, curtsy squat. Pause here, take a breath. Fingertip lunge. Right palm down, easy twist, left fingertips high to the sky. And then dial all 10 toes towards the left. We're moving into Cleopatra as you sink your right hip down towards the earth. Take an inhale, send your hips up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Beautiful. Bend up the bottom knee, right knee, and then ground down through the sit bones here. Press down into the earth with the outer blade of both of your feet as you lift your heart, and then soften yourself over towards the side of your mat. Extend your fingertips long. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Inhale to lift up. Keep the right knee where it is. Extend your left leg towards the front of your mat. Moving into our side stretch. Breathe in through the right side body. Stay as you exhale. Beautiful. Right palm down. Modified side plank. So right palm is directly under your right shoulder, and then maybe your left leg starts to float up. Stay here, or elbow to knee tap. Re-extend everything long, elbow to knee tap. Re-extend, elbow to knee tap. Slide your left palm down your shin and draw your left heel towards your butt. Now you can stay here, or option, extend your left leg pressing against your left hand and use that to open your heart towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, re-extend everything long, grow long. And for the count of 5, keep that left leg long as we rotate left heel to meet our right hand. And we'll say that's about 5 seconds. Okay, ground down through the left sole of the foot. Reach up high. Cactus the arms, Anjaneyasana. Open your heart. Exhale, glide your hips back. It's half Hanuman. Beautiful. Ground down through the left sole of the foot. Tuck your back toes. Reach up. It's crescent lunge. Take a couple breaths here. Can you hug your outer ribs in? Draw the navel to spine. Maybe soften somewhere in your body. From the fingertips down to your feet. Scanning the body here. Deep breath in. Exhale, goddess. Heels in, toes out, cactus. Your arms sink, your hips down. Bring your hands into heart center. Deep breath in all the way up to the crown of your head, and then exhale, can you sink a little deep? 2 more breaths. Inhale, extend everything. Warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Just for a moment, heels are in line, and then left elbow, left knee, right arm up and overhead. Rotate left glute underneath you, and then right fingertips start to reach towards the back of your mat. Reach down to pick up your left palm as we for a moment meet in a goddess pose, as if we're holding a big beach ball down below. Pause here and then gently start to rotate your feet so that we eventually meet in a side angle, right elbow to right knee. Once you arrive, make any adjustments that you feel you need. Just notice this right shoulder that you're lifting up and out. We're not sinking anywhere. This is an active pose. Keep the bend in the front knee as we flip and reverse our warrior. Extend right leg long. Trikonasana, reach far forward. Right fingertips down towards your right ankle. Again, keep active here. Maybe gaze up towards your left fingertips. Take a deep breath, expand. Exhale, gaze down towards your right toes, bend up your right knee. Shift forward, half moon. Either top hand towards your hip. You can float your right hand off the floor or keep it down or use a block. One more big breath in. Exhale, step forward, fold forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back, high plank. Lower to a chaturanga. Take your cobra or upward dog. And exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Right heel lifts to the sky. Open up your right hip. Draw your right heel towards your right glute. Shift forward, right knee, right elbow tap. Inhale, re-extend. Shift forward, step forward, runner's lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, sink deep. Goddess pose, let's sink into it here. Draw your hands in towards your heart. Straight away we move to our side angle, right elbow, right knee. Now pause here and maybe bring your right fingertips down towards the earth. Deep breath in. Exhale, swipe your left fingers down to pick up the right. Momentary hold of your beach ball as we slide into side angle towards the back of our mat. Pause here, or if you'd like, you can go for a bind, wrapping your right hand behind you, left underneath, and spiral your heart up towards the sky. Stay here, or maybe start to extend your left leg long. Coming into a bound Trikonasana. If the bound version is not there for you, that's okay. Just bring your fingertips down towards your left ankle and right fingertips up to the sky. If you've got the bind, release the bind. Bend up your front knee, look down. Half moon, left heel reaches towards the front of your mat. So right heel. Reach your right fingertips high to the sky. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana chair pose. Sink weight into your heels and into your hips. Take a breath in. Exhale here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Hop, step or float to the back of your mat. Shift forward. Lower chaturanga. Take a cobra or upward dog. And exhale, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Straight away, left heel high to the sky. Shift forward, runner's lunge. Reach all 10 fingertips high and sink your hips deep. Beautiful deep breath in. Full breath out. Goddess pose, sink your hips deep. Side angle towards the back of your mat. Maybe left fingertips come down. Beautiful, press down through the right palm as we pick up the left. Momentary goddess. And then we move into side angle towards the right. Maybe take your bind here, if that was available to you on the other side. And then eventually extending the right leg, moving into your bound Trikonasana. Whichever version is there for you, either bound or unbound. Rebend the front knee wherever you are. Look down to your right toes. Half moon, shift forward. Left heel reaches high to the sky. Now you can stay here. You can choose to take Chapasana. Opening up the heart. And exhale, forward fold. Now we didn't take Chapasana on the other side, so let's just do it now. Because we were supposed to open up the heart, so we're going to half moon on the other side. And if you took Chapasana on the left, let's take it now on the right, because we have to be, well, we don't want to miss out. And then release right foot down whenever you're ready. Take your time. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Bend up the knees, Utkatasana chair, sink weight down into your hips and heels. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, reach high to the sky. And we'll meet together in a mountain pose. Beautiful. Okay, really nice. So right knee in towards your chest. Grab a hold of your right big toe using your peace fingers, and we'll extend our right heel to the front of the room. Stay here, or maybe extend your right heel towards the side. Beautiful. We'll come back to center and then cross hands over. Right hand grabs a hold of the outer blade. Left hand grabs a hold of the outer blade of the right foot, and then extend your right fingertips to the back of your mat. Maybe look back. Pendulum swing, right leg, standing splits. Right toes high to the sky. See if you can keep that right hip square down towards the earth. Flex those right toes, so flex them. Holding for 3, holding for 2, 1, and step forward, forward fold. Bend the knees, Utkatasana chair. Stork pose, left knee up towards your chest. Beautiful. Grab a hold of the left toes with your left peace finger and extend left heel forward. Then we'll open up towards the side. I've got the door here, so I'm just going to move. And we'll gently come back to center. Beautiful. Swapping hands over, grab a hold of the outer blade of that left foot, extend the left fingertips long. Maybe take your gaze back and then gently release your left foot. Reach up for a moment and then exhale, standing splits. Left heel reaches towards the sky. You can bring your hands down towards the earth, maybe right hand to the back of your right heel, maybe both hands to the back of your right heel. Test your balance, have a little play, and then bring your left foot to match the right. Bend the knees, reach all the way up to the sky, and exhale all the way down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step back, high plank, and we'll take a vinyasa here. And then float your knees down to the earth. Glide your hips all the way back towards your heels. And we'll meet together in a child's pose. Taking a couple rounds of breath here. And once you're ready, cross your shins. Bring your butt down towards the earth. Extend both legs long. Reach up high and exhale, forward fold over your front thighs. Inhale, gently lift up. And exhale, slowly. We'll meet on our backs. Draw both knees in towards you. And then just allow both knees to drop over towards the left, coming into a twist. Notice your right shoulder. Can you draw it down so it's flat on the earth? And then slowly start to bring your knees up and float them gently down towards the right. Maybe taking your gaze off to the left. Both knees back up to the sky. Squeeze. Give yourself a nice big hug. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let's release everything down to your mat. Moving into our Shavasana, giving yourself this time to allow your body to absorb all of the energy it's created. And if you need a bit more time, I recommend staying here for a little bit longer. Just turn your YouTube off and we'll slowly start to roll onto your favorite side and we'll meet in a seated position. Once you've finished your Shavasana, bring your hands into heart center and take a deep breath in and a grounding breath out. One more like that, deep breath in, full breath out as we bow our heads towards our heart. paying ourselves respect for showing up to today's class, nurturing our body and mind, and acknowledging the ancient practice of yoga and the traditional custodians of the land that you are practicing on. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. If you have any comments, recommendations, or any feedback, please send me some comments, and I'd be more than happy to create some more sequences for you. Thank you.